It's very dynamic.
Okay.
It's actually very friendly and very easy to share people's kind of opinion. And it's actually quite good in terms of brainstorming and understanding people's perspective and challenges. And it's kind of fun to talk about some of the challenges we encounter in our professional careers all the time.
So I like roundtable discussions because it's very much, people aren't inhibited and you get a lot of good discussion and you can learn from all the participants. So learning from all of the participants, to me, is always better than learning from one lecturer standing at a podium.
Okay.
And I really enjoy the dynamic discussions that we have with multiple people all participating in a small forum setting.
We have a wonderful round discussion table today, and I from the oncology company, I run a lot of anti-cancer drug development. So it's a wonderful.
Roundtable discussion is in general very good and different from other settings in the sense that we can talk about the ways, about the issues we want to talk about. And also people are really kind of having different ideas putting together. Sometimes the discussion can be very detailed, but other times people's ideas are complementary to each other. And I was taking a lot of notes out of these roundtable discussions. Some of them will be really useful for my future kind of work.
I thought the discussions were great. I really liked the engagement and the interaction of all the different people within the group. I felt like there were opposing positions and positive positions, but I think everybody got an opportunity to speak, and I think it was very informative.
It was great. I really enjoyed the roundtable discussion. People were involved, very engaged. And there was different things came out of the roundtable. So it was a great experience.
It's very productive,
Okay.
and I learned a lot of things,
Okay.
and it was very helpful.
How did you
Same
find
thing
it?
here, it was very productive. The level of discussion was very deep, but just enough for the kind of people who were there. And we did a lot of networking, just like you see now. I have Tom here. We have been having more discussion after the roundtable, so it was really, really great.
It's interesting to find, in my particular case, I was actually quite intrigued about a particular CRO.
Okay.
So it's a good opportunity to just kind of network and figure out what they can do and whether they can be some interest to my company.
Oh, the one-on-one meeting is very helpful. I talked to a couple of companies. One of them is Wuxi Tech, and they just recently acquired a company from Texas, and hopefully would expand some clinical trial service here.
The one-to-one meetings were really good. I learned a lot, and I found a couple of opportunities that I would like to pursue going forward, because I think they would enhance my understanding but also enhance the company.
A one-to-one meeting was great as well. I needed some information from the vendor, and it was great actually.
Here it was very productive. The level of discussion was very deep, but just enough for the kind of people who were there. And we did a lot of networking, just like you see now. I have Tom here. We have been having more discussion after the roundtable, so it was really, really great.
Fantastic. And what did you think of the level of seniority at the meeting today?
For me, I think this was fine, because at the level of the kind of people who were speaking, the speaker that you had, I think the level of director and up was really what was needed. Because if you bring somebody a little lower than that, it was going to be a little more challenging.
Good representation
Okay.
of the more senior people and also some maybe mid-level people.
Okay.
And to my kind of take, it's a good spread, and particularly in the roundtable discussion, that's actually very useful, not just to hear one end of the consideration, but a more broad-based discussion.
So the seniority was good. You know, we had some very experienced people. I moderated one session, which was a session that I knew very little about. So I liked that because I got to moderate for topics that I needed to learn, and there was a lot of people that could explain and discuss with other people that needed to understand the topic. So I found the level of expertise to be very good.
Oh, all the attendants here are from different company. They are on the senior position, either the D level, director, or the C level, the CEO of those companies.
I think it's the right level. It's a combination of more senior level, intermediate level, and a little bit, a few of junior levels. And especially for some topics, when we have intermediate level and up, so we have the details and visions all together. I think that's about the right level I'm most interested in.
Seniority was perfect. Like you said, there were higher levels, mid-levels, a few lower levels, but I think it was really a good, nice mix. And to be able to, really engage each other and to have the kind of level of conversation that I think was, appropriate for this kind of meeting.
Level of seniority was perfect. Actually, like we are different type of people, different level, and I enjoyed talking to them. So it was nice.
For me, I think this was fine because at the level of the kind of people who were speaking, the speaker that you had, I think the level of director and up was really what was needed. Because if you bring somebody lower than that, it was going to be a little more challenging to understand some of the term, because this is an area that is evolving so quickly. Okay. So to keep up, you need to really be at a certain level. I think the level was definitely.
I agree with you. And also the seniority was met with the expertise.
Right.
So that is something I really appreciate.
Okay.
And you had senior people as well as scientists and non-scientists from all spectrum. So it was very excellent.
Oh,
I haven't expected that much. It was really good.
Certainly, we'll consider that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely we'll come back next year.
Absolutely.
Of course, I would like to come.
Definitely, yes.